Hi, I'm Damian Moraney, one of the announcers of Atlanta Athletics, and I'd like to welcome you to the 2023 Golden Claw Awards. Now, I'd like to present to you our Athletic Director, Brian Reese.
Good evening, Bearcats, and welcome and thank you for attending tonight's 5th annual Golden Claws Award. The purpose of tonight's event is simple. It's a celebration of the tremendous student athletes and their success in the classroom and on the field. As you will hear and see shortly, what a tremendous year it has been, both academically and athletically. And we're still not finished yet. We still have both men's and women's golf teams competing in their NCAA tournament. The women's team, as we speak, the men a little later in the week. But before we get started, I'd like to thank a few people for their support for athletics. Without these people, their advocacy and their support, we would be in a tough spot. They believe in what we are doing. They believe in you, the student athlete, and they play a key role in our success. A huge, huge thank you to Dr. Cosentino, who's the president of Lander University, James Culbertson, who's the interim vice president for academic affairs and provost, Adam Taylor, who's the vice president and chief of staff for strategic initiatives, Joe Greenthal, who's Vice President for Finance and Administration, Boyd Yarborough, Vice President for Student Affairs, Todd Gamble, Vice President for Enrollment and Access Management, Crystal Ruckard, Vice President and General Counsel, Megan Price, Assistant Vice President for University Relations, Matt Bratton, who's the Assistant Vice President for Planning, Analytics, and Decision Support, Abdallah Haddad, who's our Chief Information and Technology Officer, Greg Allen, who's our Chief of Police, and London Thomas, who's the Director of Human Resources. On behalf of all our 742 student athletes, coaches, and staff, thank you for all your help. I'm very fortunate to work with a great president and an outstanding cabinet, who are all strong supporters of our athletic program. It is rare in higher education today where you have the entire university leadership team supporting athletics in such a great way. Thank you. Before we get started with the awards, I really need to thank the following for all their help this year. These are the key people in the athletic department, and basically every one of them is my right-hand person. Heather Pilgrim, who is our administrative assistant and does a great job of keeping me out of trouble year after year. Dawn Turner, who's our new Deputy Director of Athletics. Ken Atkins, who's been here for a long, long time, handles all our great athletic facilities. Justin Berger, Director of Marketing and Fan Engagement. Jamie Wilson, Associate AD for Student Athlete Success. Thomas Holland, who oversees our sports information department. And he has two great people in his department, Hunter Julius and Turner Kirby, who handle all our sports information and social media platforms and website. Adam Wire and his outstanding staff of athletic trainers. Adam's our new Senior Associate AD and Head Athletic Trainer. I'd like to also thank Jordan Jacobs, who's our Head Strength and Conditioning Coach, and his tremendous staff. I don't know if you all have noticed, but over the last couple of years since we've got them all together, we are stronger, faster, and our athleticism has improved tremendously. So thank you, Jordan, and your staff. Van Taylor, who oversees our athletic fundraising and development, and Olivia Veit, who is our president and of our Student Athlete Advisory Council. And more importantly, all of these people may play a great role in our success, but this group of people is very, very important to us. And I'd like to thank all our tremendous student workers who do an unbelievable job at every event. Without them, we would not be able to put on any events whatsoever. What a great job our student athletes have done this academic year. And I'd like to go over some of that success for this past fall. We should be getting the grades shortly for the spring, and all the preliminary reports show it's going to be another outstanding academic year for us. These are based on the fall academic results. Fall team GPA was a 3.295. Female student athlete GPA is a 3.405. Male student athlete GPA is a 3.098. Our overall student athlete GPA was also a 3.295. The highest GPA for the men's team for fall 2022 was our men's soccer team at a 3.610. And the highest GPA for a women's team in fall was a tie. It was women's golf at 3.732 and women's tennis at 3.732 as well. 22 out of our 26 teams had a GPA over a 3.0 in the fall. 69% of our student athletes had a 3.0 or better. 72% of our student athletes had a cumulative GPA over a 3.0 GPA as well. 22% of our student athletes had a 4.00 GPA. A key person behind the scenes who plays a major part in our academic success is our faculty athletic representative. Susan Going, as many of you know, has recently retired, and our new faculty athletic rep, and we're very fortunate to have him as our faculty athletic representative, is Dr. David Zinn. Susan has done a great job for us for many, many, many years, actually decades, and have done a great job with our student athletes, our coaches, and our staff. A tremendous asset to athletics and a tremendous asset to Lander University. Susan, you're going to be definitely missed. We're looking forward to getting the spring semester grades in a few weeks, and all the preliminary reports say looks like we're going to have another outstanding year. Our athletic successes, wow, what a tremendous year we had. 42 Peach Belt Conference Weekly Awards, 43 all-conference selections, 4 Conference of the Year awards. Those are like Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, had 4 of them. 2 Region Players of the Week, 3 National Players of the Week, 3 All-Region selections, 12 All-American selections, a National Freshman of the Year, a National Coach of the Year. The Peach Belt Conference, we had a total of 5 Peach Belt Conference Elite 16 winners, 4 conference championships, men's soccer, wrestling, women's golf, and just as of Saturday night late, men's lacrosse. 7 NCAA national tournament teams, and 1 NCAA national championship team runner-up, which was wrestling. These are just a few of the many, many highlights so far this year, and we still have some work to do. We still got our 2 golf teams competing. So golf, keep up the great work that y'all are doing. Now what I'd like for y'all to do is just sit back and enjoy the show. But a heartfelt thank you to you all. I get a lot of credit for what happens in the athletic department, and really, this is truly, truly a team effort. We're so fortunate to have great student athletes like you who have bought into what we're trying to do here. We got great coaches, we got great staff, and more importantly, we got a great university to be proud of. So enjoy the show, and let's get on with the awards. Thank you.
Thank you, Brian. Let's go to our first award given out for the evening, the Play and Performance of the Year. As you can tell, this season alone has so many performances by Bearcat athletics, on and off the field, whether they're here at the JMC or away. But the Play and Performance of the Year, this goes to a student athlete who not only excelled on the field, but when it came down to crunch moments of time. So here are the nominees for Play and Performance of the Year. After looking at our nominees, here's the winner for Play of the Year. The winner of Player of the Year goes to Annie Holsinger, volleyball. Congrats to our winner for Player of the Year. And now the Performance of the Year. Winner is Logan Hall from wrestling. Let's move on to our next award, Celebration of the Year. Exciting plays, best moments, countless memories, right? These athletes for our next nominees for Celebration of the Year exceeds in this category. Let's take a look at them. After looking at our nominees, here is the winner for Celebration of the Year. The winner for Celebration of the Year goes to Ryan Swope from Acrobatics and Tumbling. Let's move on to our next category given out this evening, Male and Female Freshman of the Year. What you're about to see are nominees of freshman athletes that stood out in their time of their freshman year here at Lander. After looking at our nominees, here's the winner for Male Freshman of the Year, which is David Hansberg from wrestling. Now, after looking at our nominees for Freshman Female of the Year, here is the winner. The winner is Katie Miller from volleyball. Let's move on to our next category, Male and Female Breakout of the Year. Meaning in this, whether these athletes had an injury or they worked up to get that starting position Here are the nominees for Male and Female Breakout of the Year. After looking at our nominees, here is the winner for Male Breakout Athlete of the Year. The winner is Carson Dinger from men's soccer. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's our Female Breakout Athlete of the Year. The winner is Kenzie Coker from Acrobatics and Tumbling. All right, folks, we're going to move along in our program. Our next award is the Iron Claw Award. This award is going to be presented by the Strength and Conditioning staff.
For her leadership, positive attitude, and dedication to the program, the Female Iron Claws Award goes to volleyball's Sydney Bellamy.
This year's Male Iron Claws Award winner exemplifies all of the characteristics we look for in lander strength and conditioning: effort, attention to detail, and a positive attitude. From men's lacrosse, number 44, Luke Zernsak.
For their enthusiasm, dedication, improvement, and constant encouragement for each other, we are excited to award this year's Iron Claws Team Award to women's soccer.
Let's move on to our next award, the Academic Award. This award recognizes each team that you're about to see presented to you who excelled in the classroom and who are on top of their team. All right, folks, this next award's given out is called the Team Sportsmanship Award. What you're about to see presented to you are the athletes who basically shows good sportsmanship, whether it's through fair play, integrity, and good behavior. Now we move on to the MVP award, the most valuable player. What you're about to see presented to you are recognition from each team, coaches, and teammates. Congratulations to these winners. Let's move on to our next category, the Bell Williams Award. This award was established in 2007 in honor of two long-serving university employees, Cheryl Bell, former women's tennis coach, associate athletics director, and senior woman administrator, and Betty Williams, former faculty athletics representative. The award will recognize the team that has the highest overall rank based on combination of campus and community involvement, team winning percentages, the team grade point average. So this Bell Williams Award goes to women's golf. Let's move on to our next award category given out this evening. The Boyce M. Greer Award, established in memory of Dr. Boyce M. Greer, 8th President of Atlanta University. Awarded annually to a student selected among members of the men's and women's intercollegiate teams and club sports, who represents those ideals held dearly by Dr. Greer. These ideals include good sportsmanship, integrity, pride in the university, and a positive attitude. The name of the winner each year will be inscribed on a permanent plaque, which is displayed in a trophy case here at the university. And the winner of the Dr. Boyce M. Greer Award goes to Missy O'Toole from women's cross country. Let's move on to our next award category this evening. The Dr. Samuel C. Hodges Award is given by the Hodges family to the top female student athlete of the year. The recipient will be chosen from among participants in women's intercollegiate sports and will be a person of recognized athletic ability, outstanding character, acceptable scholarship, and leadership ability, which extends beyond sports. And now, this year's winner of the Dr. Samuel C. Hodges Award goes to Jessica Burke from women's rugby. Well, folks, we come down to our last award given out this evening. The M.V. Wells Award was established by M.V. Wells in 1979 for the Male Student Athlete of the Year. The recipient will be chosen from among participants in men's intercollegiate sports and will be a person of recognized athletic ability, outstanding character, acceptable scholarship, and leadership ability, which extends beyond sports. And the winner of the M.V. Wells Award goes to Linus Johnson from men's golf. Folks, I hope you enjoyed this year of the 2023 Golden Claw Awards. First, we'd like to congratulate all of our winners this year, and to those of you who make Lander Athletics run smoothly. Thank you for all your hard work and dedication that you put in, not only in the classroom, but in your respective sport. Once again, this is Damien Rainey reminding you this one thing: only you can make a difference in this world, so go out there and make a change. Claws up and go Bearcats. Have a good night.